19th of December 2024 today. We're undertaking the long run from Kerikeri up to Cape Reinga, the northernmost point of New Zealand. We'll be returning to Kerikeri tonight, so it's a long run of about 400 kilometres. There'll be some stops along the way, so it's going to be a long day. Heading up to Cape Reinga this morning, which is the furthest north point of New Zealand. I don't know why a big deal isn't made out of the furthest south point of New Zealand, but there you go. Another muddy river. The rivers up this end of the world seem to be very tidal and muddy. I haven't yet figured out what you would catch in them, because it's not, I don't think it'll be trout, so. This is Doubtless Bay.
A book club book, I'll read the day of book club. And it was like
We push on up to Taipa on Doubtless Bay. Surprised the mangroves up this end of the world. It's the Taipa River. Don't look, Andy. We turn off at Awanui to head up to the far north. Seriously started onto the long skinny finger bit of New Zealand that leads up to Cape Reinga. Just looking to see if there's anywhere here where I can get a cup of coffee. Let's have a quick stop here at Hohoda. It's funny now we're on this skinny bit where we've got ocean close both sides. Well, that was a bit of an adventure. It basically took 40 minutes to get a milkshake, a cup of tea and some toast. But definitely in the back blocks of New Zealand now, I think. This is one of the last little settlements before we actually get up to Cape Reinga. Cheeky landing, last fuel if you need it.
198, it's not that bad.
Need to something in it's like camping area or something. Kilometres still to go.
Yeah, Google Maps has got.
First side trip. There are big fields of sand dunes along this section of the coast, and we decided to have a quick look. And there's sandboarding and that's pretty big. Especially that one there, it's quite large. And then closer. I'm not going to spend hours wandering around up there. Sand dunes, been there, done that. It's funny walking through this. Being Australian, I'm automatically on snake watch, but of course here in New Zealand there are no snakes. So it's a habit that's not needed here. Seeing this little stream running around the base of the dunes, it's sort of a bit like the a micro-canini river. It does a good job of stopping the dunes spreading. I suppose the number of people out here. So this is technically the west coast of New Zealand, and just behind me across the road, over that hill there, is the east coast. We finally make it to Cape Reinga. It's a fair walk from the car park to the lookout, so it's going to be a good leg stretch. We're like 250 metres up the road, and that's the east coast of New Zealand. I thought I was going to say something.
Car park closed.
I thought I was going to say something a bit more scenic than that, like what the actual place was.
Juicy.
Anyway, this is Cape Reinga. God.
What?
Bus.
Car.
Like there's lots of direct import Japanese cars here, but like, seriously, that can't possibly be a Nissan Dangler. Walking down to the lighthouse. Lots of places to sit down and just enjoy the beautiful view. Quite a crowd here at Cape Reinga. It's the lighthouse, I'll work out to that in a minute. We had out there a while ago. Now the interesting sort of geographic thing is, this is probably the second northernmost point of New Zealand. That over there in the hazy distance is North Cape, and that is the northernmost point of New Zealand, but not as easily as accessible as this, and I don't think there's a lighthouse there. And the one thing that is evidently notable to point out is that on the left there is the Tasman Sea, and this here on the right is the Pacific Ocean. Te Warahi Beach. Another shot of North Cape off in the distance. Interesting walking tracks here. Interesting bit at the bottom there. Walking trail from Cape Reinga to Butler. The Park Extreme one, 9 hours, 25 kilometres. Would be an interesting one to do if you had a holiday. The meeting of the Tasman Sea and the Pacific Ocean is marked by these distinctive green patterns. And we made it down to the lighthouse. Quite a drop down here. Next to the lighthouse there is one of those signposts showing distances to other locations in the world. The South Pole, 6,211 kilometres. Bluff, which is at the extreme south of New Zealand, 1,452 kilometres. Vancouver, 11,222 kilometres. Sydney, 1,975 kilometres, and the Tropic of Capricorn at 1,220 kilometres, which shows how far north Cape Reinga is. Just looking at the waves roll in from the clear Pacific is therapeutic. Time to start back over the rolling hills. We're thinking we might make a detour to the 90-mile beach at one of the access points. Heading back now. Spot we passed earlier on with a car that didn't make it. Much speculation about what happened.
There's still no sign of screeching.
Front stoved in. And the number plates are gone. So this is the 90-mile beach, sort of fairly towards the bottom, and it has one thing in common with just about every beach called the 90-mile beach in the world, and that is it is not 90 miles long. It's like 55 or something. Over there in the distance, head spinning zoom. I can't see that. I'm just hoping you can see that there's a white patch. I think that's near a place called Ahipara. Further out and see what we can see. It is very hard beach. A lot of tyre tracks there. There's a couple of sort of wind-blown dry sand bits up there in the dunes, but we're in a Kia Carnival and we could have driven through there and out onto the beach. And we just got sucked in by the waves. Wasn't watching. Yeah, so it does a big curved way up there, but there's only a couple of spots you can get access like this without a four-wheel drive. Where are we, I hear you ask? We've accessed the beach at a place called Kerikeri. It's actually down there, excuse the jagged zoom, but down there somewhere there's a place called Kerikeri Lodge. We continue our way south. We're heading towards a place called Manganui for what is reputed to be the best fish and chips in New Zealand.
It's a lot more expensive. You pay by 100 grams.
Back in Bay of Islands sort of territory, heading over to Manganui. to get fish and chips, which is alleged to be very good there. So this is pretty much Manganui, but not quite what I expected, but as long as the food's good.
What did you expect?
A bit more of a country. So sitting here at the side of the pub in yeah, can't remember the name of the place. Manganui, that's it. I just read the sign up there. As evidently, if you order the fish and chips at the place at the side of the pub here, they're as good as the famous chip shop, but they're cheaper. We shall see. Still in Manganui, and I just love where the supermarket is. I've never seen a supermarket with a prime seafront location like that before. Big giant dinghy out there. What a whopper. It's actually the Manganui Hotel. Go in the side there. Order your fish and chips in there, and they'll deliver it into the pub if you want to go into the pub for a drink. And they've wandered off without me again. No sympathy when you're a content creator. Okay, time to head off back to Kerikeri for our last night there. Go through the roadworks and head off back to our digs. Ah, it's the ice cream place there.
We went the wrong way. Village Creamery.
Yeah. I have to wait till the power lines. Tomorrow we'll be heading south back towards Auckland. We'll start the day at Kerikeri and hop over to the west coast to see some notable kauri forest. I still haven't worked out which trees are kauri trees yet. Hopefully we can see the biggest known kauri tree in New Zealand. Then it's down to Snell's Beach where we'll spend the night. After that it's back to Auckland. Not quite finished yet though. I promised before we had some things to show you in Auckland, and we will.